more than $500 million for the Northern Territory's Indigenous schools over the next decade. That's the federal government's latest funding promise. It's also planning to continue the scheme that suspends the welfare payments of parents who don't send their children to school, even though there's little evidence that it's working.
The federal government hopes the $500 million will give certainty and hope to teachers and students in the Territory's remote schools.
So pleased to be able to give not a 1-year commitment, a 10-year commitment to these children.
We know that the passport out of poverty for young Aboriginal children is to get a good education.
The money will be spent on wages and professional development for 200 teachers and provide housing for 100 of them. It comes hard on the heels of last week's announcement of $200 million for Indigenous outstations for the next 10 years.
If we're ever going to close the gap in life expectancy, in employment opportunities, educational opportunities, life opportunities, then we have to make these investments.
But it also includes $85 million over 10 years to continue the controversial school enrolment and attendance measure known as SEAM, that halts welfare payments to parents who refuse to send their children to school.
That is quite often a very, very small proportion of parents when we've had non-attendance previously, and we are seeing some signs of attendance coming up.
But the report card on that program says it still needs work. A 3-year trial showed attendance didn't improve at most of the 11 schools involved. The Territory's Chief Minister is backing it to deliver results along with his own Every Child, Every Day policy.
The success of this program is going to be measured in improvements in school attendance, and we're confident we're going to see that over time.
The opposition supports the welfare measure but questions the yearly running cost.
Why on earth does that cost $8.5 million to administer?
It argues the education outcomes in the Territory's urban schools are nothing to crow about, as they're also producing literacy and numeracy results well below the national average. Rick Hind, ABC News.